Hey, Angie Rae here with Girl That's Toxic. Oh, the word woke just drives people to the point of distraction. And don't say DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm gonna cut my eyes out. Come on, people. We don't want to include others. We don't want to be diverse. The culture wars of 2023, I feel like we are back in the 70s or the 80s. Whoa, this is really becoming ridiculous. So we know that there's been a lot of canceling from the conservative side of politics, I should say, canceling of Target, canceling of Bud Light, canceling of Coors and other corporations because of who they have representing them. And in this case, there were some trans people that were representing some of the corporations, or Pride merchandise was seen as inappropriately displayed. And so there's been some issues with corporations, and people are doing what you have every right to say, I want to spend my money here and I don't want to spend my money there. But this is ridiculous. What the things that people are saying, the rationale behind what they're saying, which is stupid, okay? Look, we know that there are a series of people in this country who only want white people to be in this country. And desgraciadamente, unfortunately, that's just not the case. Furthermore, this country is becoming more minority than it is majority. So everybody needs to learn to get along and to be friends. Okay, in the meantime, let's check this lady out. Okay, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here. Now, Chick-Fil-A is on the conservatives' hit list because they have a diversity, equity, and inclusion vice president. Now, he was hired in 2021, but it appears as if people are really more concerned in 2023 about having someone who's interested in including people and being diverse and being equitable. Wham! Here's an example. Por ejemplo.
It's lunchtime. I'm here with Aubrey.
First of all, she's grieving, and it's lunchtime. So I've suffered a lot of loss during the pandemic. So you tell me you're grieving, I'm going to start praying for you. Boy, should I?
And we really wanted some Chick-Fil-A, but because they decided to hire a diversity, equity, and inclusion corporate position and also bow down to the...
So because a diversity, equity, and inclusion officer has been hired, you can't get your Chick-fil-A on when you want some Chick-fil-A. Because I love me some Chick-fil-A too. And when you want to get your Chick-fil-A on, you want to get it on. But you are saying no to the Chick-fil-A.
The woke lords because of their ESG scores. And also I found out, do you know this? Because of their ESG scores. So bow down to the woke lords because of their ESG.
Did she say bow down to the woke lord? And by the way, she's talking about something that's called an ESG score. And I looked that up. That stands for Environmental, Social, and Corporate Governance. And it's a business framework for considering environmental issues in the context of corporate governance. She doesn't know that kind of stuff. She's not that.
These scores, and also I found out, do you know this? Their chicken is funded by BlackRock and Vanguard.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, their farms. They use Tyson and this other farm. BlackRock and Vanguard funded chicken. Chick-fil-A, you are no longer the Lord's chicken.
What did she say? The Lord's chicken? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm a Christian. And this is a good book. Right here. My cousins gave me this. Smith's. Thank you, Rosalind, Jamie, Gerald. Love you, miss you, Mike. I've been through the Bible a lot because I've been a Christian since I've been a little girl, and I just am unable to find the Lord's chicken in here. I don't see anything about the Lord and chicken in the Bible, but we'll continue.
You're actually the woke chicken, and I'm really...
So you're not the Lord's chicken anymore. You're the woke chicken. You're also the delicious chicken.
Upset about it as a Christian woman. All we wanted was some good fried chicken.
As a Christian woman.
And so now we're going to go to Cane's. We're going to try it out. This is really different.
So you're going to go to another girl. You are just denying yourself the deliciousness to go to another chicken place. Is this going to make you feel better? Because it really does feel like you're worshiping an idol god in the Chick-fil-A chicken. And we know in this book, the good book, idolatry is a no-no. So look at you, mourning and grieving, things that you say when someone in real life has left you. She's using this to describe a company that has hired a vice president for diversity, equity, and inclusion. She's mourning and she's grieving. And then she's idolizing this theory of what Chick-fil-A is.
There's a Chick-fil-A across the street now eating.
So she's going to a new place called Cane's, a chicken place, but she's being tempted. She's being tempted because Chick-fil-A is across the street. Oh, the devil will tempt you.
Chicken fingers instead of chicken nuggets. I know.
She's mad because she's going to get chicken fingers instead of chicken nuggets. Just nothing's going right for her, y'all.
First world Christian woman problems.
First world Christian woman problems. This woman is a hot poker mess. First world Christian woman problems. If you can say that of yourself, stop yourself. Stop yourself. As a Christian woman, stop yourself and say, is this godly? Is this what God would want of me?
Ever understand the love that I had for Chick-fil-A. I got my sweet tea with a lemon, and we're taking this boycott Chick-fil-A thing seriously, and it's really difficult. I got a 4-finger box combo, extra fries, crispy cane sauce.
Okay. So she went to another chicken joint. She got her some chicken. I guess she's happy. Now let me introduce you to what has got her in a pickle. Hold up. All right. This right here is Chick-fil-A's website. Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A has, you can see, committed to being better at together. So better at together is their catchphrase. Now look at the corporate purpose is to, quote, to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us, to have a positive influence on all who come into contact with Chick-fil-A. And they go on to talk about their founder. We understand that the path toward better at together looks different for every business. At Chick-fil-A Inc., our commitment is to approach this work with intention and humility, always believing the best in one another and striving for common ground. We're early on in our journey. That's okay. I appreciate them saying, this company's not where we want to be when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. We're early on the journey. But we are honored by the opportunity to steward our organization's greatest asset, our people, and we are energized by the road ahead. Let me introduce you to this gentleman. This is Eric McReynolds. He is the Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for Chick-fil-A, hired in 2021. He says, quote, Chick-fil-A restaurants have long been recognized as a place where people know they will be treated well. Modeling care for others starts in the restaurant, and we are committed to ensuring mutual respect, understanding, and dignity everywhere we do business. These tenets are good business practice and crucial to fulfilling our corporate purpose. Eric McReynolds, Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Well, if I can figure out how to get the back over here, which I can't seem to, this is something else. I don't know. This is just something else. The entire website is talking about they're catchphrase, better at together. And I just don't know what is wrong. Why do people feel triggered and angered by people coming together, by understanding that we are different people? All white people aren't the same. All black people, I mean, we're just all different. Can we not embrace and celebrate our differences? Does it have to be something as just, this is just cruel and makes no sense. And it's obvious that this woman is hopping on the bandwagon of Christians. We've decided to label everything woke, everything diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we don't like any of that. But I'm going to get back to the good book. Jesus Christ was nothing like this. He didn't idolize anything, a human being, a restaurant. No. Whoever you are, whatever is falling out of your mouth, that's not the way Jesus Christ walked the face of this earth. A human man. He didn't, no. That's not in the Bible that you're reading. You reading this one? It's one like this, maybe not this one. Your behavior, Christian woman, is not Christian at all. Ooh, I'm going to go get me some Chick-fil-A today.